Thanks, guys. Right now I am joined by Anna Crutchfield, a Red Cross volunteer, and you've been through this a few times, so you know exactly what we need to put into our preparedness kit. Let's kind of go through this and just explain to me why and what we need in our kits as we go into hurricane season.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for the opportunity. So first, we recommend that you have some form of warmth, a blanket, jackets, a blanket and jackets. You can never be over prepared.
Absolutely.
The second thing that's vital is a weather radio, so you can stay up to date on developments happening. Make sure that it's battery operated and, of course, that you have batteries.
Absolutely.
Next, we're moving on to a few items that are very necessary. Sunscreen, especially during the summer here in Wilmington.
Yeah.
Bug spray. Bugs come out, especially after major events, water events. Keep safe from mosquitoes. Flashlights, vital. We have one. I'd recommend 2 to 3, especially multiple members in your family. This is a poncho, rain poncho, one for every member of your family. Batteries, 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 batteries. You cannot have too many batteries.
And have like a different array of them, different sizes,
absolutely.
everything.
And know what you need. And another thing to mention while we're talking about batteries, backup cell phone chargers. Not that there is always electricity, but if there is, it's good to have a couple of those thrown in as well.
Absolutely, and pre-charge them before, because the great thing about this
Yes.
is that we do have a little bit of time to get all this stuff prepared.
Absolutely, and that's why we also recommend making a checklist. If you know a storm's coming, things to do. Charge your cell phone, make sure your kit's ready, put together, make sure members of your family are prepared. With all of those things, it's nice to have some warning.
Absolutely.
The next item here is, these are non-perishable food items. We recommend all different kinds, canned items. If you do have canned items, easy open or put a can opener in. Next item, super, super important. This is a first aid kit. I recommend buying one that's pre-prepared. Don't even take it out of the packaging. Don't take the packaging off. That way you're not stealing Band-Aids and medicine from it whenever you have day-to-day activities. Keep this in your kit. Don't tell your kids where it's at. Keep it intact. These are all personal care items. Shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, razors, toothbrush, toothpaste. All of those type of things that you just use day to day. We might consider them luxury items, but if you go 2 or 3 days without them, they're not going to be a luxury.
You're going to need it, absolutely.
And the last thing that we actually have in the kit as far as an item is water. So water is probably not going to fit in your kit because we recommend 1 gallon of water per day per person. But I just have this as an example. Don't forget your water. I just recommend that next to your kit, you put enough water to get you through 7 days for everyone in your family.
All right, now everything that you have in this kit is for, me and you, but what about people with pets? What should they do?
Absolutely. So have a food supply on hand for your pets. We recommend 7 days. 7 days is how much we recommend for water, food supplies for your pets. Also, any medication that they might need. I would also make sure that you have a copy of any documentation that they need, proving that they've had all of their shots. And that's another item that brings when we talk about documentation. So this is kind of representative of an information packet. Have your medical records, have your list of medications, have copies of your driver's license, Social Security, the deed to your house in case it's destroyed. Any information that you would need to be able to survive if you lost the actual documents. Don't put the actual documents in here, just copies.
Awesome. Well, is there anything else that you want to add before we let you go?
Yeah, I would just say make a plan ahead of time. Not only have a kit, but make a plan. Have an idea of where you're going to go if you evacuate. Talk to your family about what's going to happen if you get separated in the evacuation process or even in the disaster. And then my other recommendation would be to have an outside contact out of the local area. Cell phone towers in the local area during a disaster get tied up, but what you don't understand is you can actually make calls out of the area easier, and that can alleviate some communication distress.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us. This is great, great advice. So now is the time to start getting your preparedness packs together. Back to you guys.